Tehseen Poonawala. He'll be joining us shortly. Abdul Razak Khan. Do you also see Rahul Gandhi as Lord Ram?
Pranesh, anything done with a good intention, towards people welfare is always considered as a tapasya in this country, which many people have done. Today, if Rahul Gandhi is being compared with Lord Ram, earlier Modi ji was also being compared with Lord Ram, Lord Krishna as well. 2nd February 2022, Narendra Modi ji is a superhuman and there are traces of God in him. This was said by Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan ji. How can one person work for such a long time? Is he not God?
The only
he
difference,
is God.
and
that is what was said.
The only
Again,
difference, and let me bring in Gopal Agarwal. The only
CM
difference,
of
Mr. Azad,
listen,
Mr. Khan, the only difference is that the Congress was in denial about the existence of Lord Ram.
Pranesh, there is let me first give my opening statement. You know what Tirath Singh Rawat said on 21st March 2021? A day will come when Modi ji will be worshipped like Lord Ram and Lord Krishna. And Modi ji himself in 2014 campaign said, I am chosen by God for this difficult task. So come on people, out of faith, out of love, out of affection.
Why should Modi be Lord Ram? Rahul Gandhi can also compete. Let's rebrand him as Lord Ram. Gopal Krishna Agarwal.
No. The question is that is Congress, when it does not believe in existence of Ram, there are several occasions when they have been demeaning Lord Ram. The whole Sanatan Dharma or Hindu Dharma was being undermined by the Congress at several times. As Subramanian Swamiji has said, whether it is Ram Setu or Ayodhya Temple or Ram Chandraji's birthplace, the question is, when the Congress does not believe in the existence of Lord Rama, do they have the right to demean the Sanatan Dharma, the God of Sanatan Dharma? Or they have the audacity to, can they compare Rahul or anybody with the other religious head of other religions? Can they do? So this the discrepancy which the Congress always does in their act, demeaning the Hindu gods and goddesses, demeaning Sanatan Dharma, and only for the purpose of political gain at point of time they indulge in this activity is deplorable. They have been since independence following the policy of appeasement of one sections of the country with particular religion, and always undermining, demeaning Hindu religion, Hindu God. And at times when there is a Gujarat election, he will say, Rahul Gandhi, that I will wear a Hindu
religion completely to BJP.
What qualities?
Gopalji, can you tell me who gave the responsibility of Hinduism to BJP?
No, it
complete
is not
responsibility. Do you have a reply for this? Sir, what is your contribution towards Ram Temple?
Sir,
No, Abdul Razak Khan, let me read out. I'll tell you something. This is interesting. And I will get Mr. Ratan Sharda and Bhavna Ramanna on this. Now listen to this carefully. Mr. Abdul Razak Khan, listen to this. What the UP had said in its 2007 affidavit. I am only quoting, sir. These are not my words. I am reading from what the UP had said and then after outrage withdrawn. Valmiki Ramayana and Ramcharitmanas admittedly form an important part of ancient Indian literature, but these cannot be said to be historical records to incontrovertibly prove the existence of the characters and occurrences of events depicted therein. This was part of the affidavit. This is not a figment of anyone's imagination. Now, Bhavna Ramanna, what has changed over the years?
Sir, that is a part of judicial process. When you come to the timeline of the Ram Mandir, right from the issue 1949 till up to the verdict date, it was all the Congress party which, contributed towards the temple. But the BJP...
But Mr. Khan, I don't understand how can you have one standing court and one outside court?
Who allowed the puja to happen?
Ratan
Sir,
Sharda, what was going on, sir? The Congress party had one stand in Supreme Court. Now, okay, let's not talk over each other. 1 minute. Let me bring in Mr. Ratan Sharda. Sir, what happened? This is Congress's double speak. One stand in the Supreme Court. Abdul Razak Khan says this is a judicial matter.
See, let us not get, confused with the kind of debate that Abdul Razak wants to put in. I am not one of the people who get outraged so easily. So I am not going to say, oh, Ram ji ka apman ho gaya, kiska ho gaya. Point is, what has Rahul Gandhi done to a claim of fame that he is like Ram? And as Swamiji pointed out, does he have an ethical standing? No. Does he have a moral standing? No. National Herald case of embezzlement. Then you have various other behavior. Has he done any tapasya for welfare of the nation? No. He has done tapasya. His current tapasya is for power. He wants to dominate Congress. He wants to become a leader competing with Modi. So it's not a tyag that we are talking about, nor a tapasya for the country. Has he sacrificed any of the perks as Rajkumar of the party? Has he given any power up as a Rajkumar or as a dynast of the party? This is height. मैं जरा बात कर रहा हूँ मैडम. आपको बोलना बोल लीजिए पहले. टोकिए मत बीच में प्लीज. आपको बोलना पहले बोल दीजिए. टोकिए मत.
मेरा तो मिला ही मुझे तो
I am coming to you. Ms. Ramanna, I am coming to you after this. I am coming to you after this.
सलमान खुर्शीद said सोनिया जी भारत की माता है. महात्मा गांधी भारत के पिता हैं. सोनिया गांधी भारत की माता हो गई और सारे भारत की माता सलमान खुर्शीद के. ठीक है, हमारी माता हम कैसे मान लेंगे? तो दिस साइकोफेंसी that is what troubles me. It doesn't trouble me that people are talking about Bhagwan Ram like nobody can pull down Bhagwan Ram from a high pedestal. I would never, even if I accept Modi ji or any other leader, I will never compare them. Any God, etc. So it's not question of उसने बोला तो मैंने बोला. भैया आप तो अलग हो ना, आप secular हो. You are not a communal party.
No,
you are not a Hindu party. आप वो मत करिए. So this entire thing is such a joke. It is a fitness test. Are we saying that if a bodybuilder you can be compared to Ram because you are moving around in a t-shirt? That is not the point. Point is, how do you look at Bhagwan Ram? How do you look at the Indian ethos and how do you compare it? That is where Congress.
Now, Ms. Ramanna.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Ramji, he was called Bhagwan not from the day one. Over a period of time, or after his life, whatever the incidents took place, every time the way he took decisions on every incident that it was happening in his life, only over a period of time, he was called Lord Rama. But then Mr. Rahul Gandhi there is nothing wrong in comparing him to Mr. Lord Rama, because Lord Rama is about, tapasya is about winning over your will.
Okay.
And Lord Rama, he keeps on doing that. It was his will. He just went ahead. So tapasya need not be just about meditating and then praying to the God. It's about winning over your own self.
Yeah, and in a t-shirt, that's important. You're missing out the t-shirt bit of it.
Sure and strong of doing things.
Now,
what is
Bhavna
it you
Ramanna,
want to do?
allow me to ask you a straight question. When did the Congress party realize that Rahul Gandhi is like Lord Ram?
Yes, sir. Sir, it is not about the party. And another one thing, I do not understand when all others of the party, the Rashtriya Paksha such as BJP people say that when Congress has always been against Hinduism, I do not understand that concept at all. Because when the Congress party started, it was actually with a set and bunch of so many Brahmin people and so many Hindus together. And even today, we all are there. It's such a mythical myth that, that there are no Hindus at all in the Congress party. I don't know what make them say that. I do not understand that at all. It is such a misconception, and then you're also giving a wrong picture to people. It is not right.
I am not giving any
every
picture,
party,
sir. No, ma'am, I am not giving any picture.
BJP
Salman Khurshid has given the picture. I can't see the picture. This is the picture that Salman Khurshid has seen, and many in the Congress are backing. Now, Rahul Ishwar, I am coming to you. Let me ask Dushyant Sridhar first. Have you worn a t-shirt done tapasya so that you are, you go closer to Lord Ram? I'm sorry I have to ask you this because of the bizarre logic given by Salman Khurshid.
Namaskaram Pranesh, namaskaram to all my fellow panelists. I put all of the patients why
We have an audio line, that's patchy with you. We'll fix that audio connection. Viewers, I apologize for this glitch. This happens sometimes. So Rahul Ishwar, if you could take that question, this t-shirt analogy, that if you wear a t-shirt in winters, you are a tapasvi. certified by Salman Khurshid, and you are Lord Ram.
Nearly 100 years or 99 years back, there was a genuine Ram Bhakt who was a Congress president. He was the father of the nation, a genuine Ram Bhakt, a genuine Gorakshak. But after independence, Congress took a Nehruvian line, what is generally called as a pseudo-secular or self-claimed secular kind of a line. And they have always taken a kind of a double standard towards a Hindu community. They have always hold dear the Muslim community's interest, which is very good, but they have ignored the Hindu interest at many junctures of time. One of the examples you saying rightly pointed out 2007 affidavit, which Congress has not apologized. If Rahul Gandhi really wants to be a Shiva Bhakt, who wants to see Shiva and everything, wants to see a Ram Bhakt, let him at least apologize that what happened in that 2007 was absolutely unacceptable, and ask for forgiveness. Rather than doing any kind of solid steps, he wants to be a part-time Bhakt. I mean, that's very unfortunate. If you are a believer, please be a genuine believer, because religion or dharma or spirituality is beyond politics. If you are really into spirituality, be really spiritualist and be really beyond politics. But being a part-time Bhakt won't serve any purpose. And we are genuine Ram Bhakts. There are genuine Ram Bhakts, across the spectrum, across the parties. But Rahul Gandhi should really show that he is genuine Ram Bhakt and not a part-time Bhakt, who would like to wear the Jenu so that he can make a brownie point. That is very unfortunate. Second, it is unfair to compare Modi ji or Rahul Gandhi to Lord Ram. Lord Ram is Bhagavan, Lord Ram is Maryada Purushottam. As a believer, it is unfair for anybody, any human, to compare any other human to Lord Ram. That is absolutely unacceptable. Even if somebody from right or left does it, it doesn't matter. But like Ratan Sharda ji said, there is a level of psychophancy that is happening. That is very unfortunate. You can compare them to legendary icons.
This is a level of, this level of psychophancy has now gone beyond earth.
Basically, you should come out of this ideological slavery.
Always been undermining Sanatan Dharma, Hindu Dharma. They had been following a policy of one particular religion, appeasement. Their all actions are with this. Can I just ask one question? Can Congress compare their leader to any of the god of other religion? Do they have that audacity? Can they compare? No. So this is
how do you know? How do you know they can't? Let's put that to Tehseen Poonawala. Tehseen speaks his mind. You cannot, you do not undermine Tehseen Poonawala. Tehseen Poonawala speaks his mind. He is back with us. Tehseen Poonawala, you heard that question by Gopal Agarwal. Your response?
Yeah. First of all, thank you, Gopal Agarwal ji, for that question. But I don't take suggestions and questions from the Bharatiya Jhutha Party. Because I always say, ऐसा कोई सगा नहीं जिसको भाजपा ने ठगा नहीं. Now, what is their track record? Before I come to Rahul Gandhi, and I'm going to be very specific on Rahul Gandhi.
No,
in the parliament,
my heart, sir. This is not from Bharatiya.
Sir,
let him speak. Sir, let him speak. I'll come back to you for a response, Mr. Agarwal. Let Tehseen speak.
Sir, I'm speaking from my heart. And sir, I'm speaking from my heart, deep within my heart. It hurt my heart when Mahesh Sharma ji on the floor of Parliament, the Bandir of our Loktantra, said, "Ma Sita ka koi sabut nahi." It hurt my heart. It hurt my heart when Naresh Agarwal ji in Parliament used the most abusive and derogatory words for Lord Ram, Lord Vishnu, Lord Shankar, and Arun Jaitley ji got up and said, if this man was not in Parliament, he would have been arrested. Leave aside arrest. Naresh Agarwal ji is a senior leader of the Bharatiya Janata Party in Uttar Pradesh. It hurt my heart and my wife's heart very badly. When
but Tehseen
was insulted by the BJP president. Pranesh, just give me 30 seconds and I'm coming specifically to you. The BJP West Bengal president insulted.
So your heart is bleeding by Salman Khurshid's statement.
Sir, I'm coming to that, sir. Please allow me my flow, no, sir. What happens is my flow gets broken. Please
don't interrupt his flow. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Sir, your BJP president in West Bengal, the language he used for Ma Durga, it hurt all of us. It hurt the entire country. Pranesh is also from that area. It hurt us. No action was taken. Now coming to Salman Khurshid. Before I came to Pranesh's show, and Pranesh, I was late on your show because I wanted to put it on record. I spoke to Salman ji. He's a friend and he's also a lawyer of mine. So I spoke to him and I asked him what he said. And what does Salman Khurshid ji say? He's not compared Rahul Gandhi to Lord Ram. Nobody is so stupid to do that. Definitely not Salman Khurshid. What he said? He said taking inspiration from Lord Ram, like Lord Ram could not physically be everywhere because Kankan mein hai Lord Ram, but physically couldn't be there. As Bharat went across, the Congress party is taking away the message. Now they're taking inspiration from Lord Ram. Somebody can take inspiration from Lord Ram. Somebody can take from Lord Kartikeya. Somebody can take from Rasul.
I think we'll have to play out what Salman Khurshid said again.
I know exactly what he said.
Let me play it out. Tehseen, I think, Mr. Khurshid did not tell you exactly what he had said. This happens sometimes, old age. Let's play it out. Let's play it out.
ये मान के चलिए कि वो सुपर ह्यूमन है। हम इतने जैकेट कोट पहने हुए हैं, वो टी शर्ट में निकलते हैं। बताइए, हम ठुठुर रहे हैं ठंड में, वो टी शर्ट पहने निकल रहे हैं। एक योगी जैसी, जब उन्होंने कही दिया मैं तपस्या में हूँ, तो वो तपस्या कर रहे हैं। ऐसा है, आप तो जानते हैं भगवान राम की खड़ाव बहुत दूर तक जाती है, तो कभी कभी खड़ाव लेकर भी चलना पड़ता है। हमेशा भगवान राम नहीं पहुंच पाते हैं, तो खड़ाव लेकर चलना पड़ता है। तो भरत उनकी खड़ाव लेके चलते हैं, तो खड़ाव लेकर हम उत्तर प्रदेश में चले हैं। उत्तर प्रदेश में खड़ाव पहुंच गई है, तो राम जी भी पहुंचेंगे, ये हमारा विश्वास है। कितने ही बच्चों का नाम हम राम रखते हैं, तो क्यों रखते हैं? हमने कभी किसी बच्चे का नाम रहीम नहीं सुना, लेकिन हमने राम इस देश में बच्चों का नाम सुना है। इसलिए कि जिससे भी अपेक्षा होती है अच्छे काम की, जिसको भी हम चाहते हैं कि वो सही राह पर चले और लोगों को सही राह दिखाए, हम उसको वही नाम देते हैं जिसका हम आदर करते हैं, जिसका हम सम्मान करते हैं, जिसको हम पूछते हैं, वही नाम हम दिया करते हैं।
Maybe Salman Khurshid forgot about what he had said, Tehseen, otherwise he would have briefed you properly. He is clearly saying, खड़ाव पहुंच गया है, भगवान राम भी जाएंगे. Dushyant Sridhar.
Can I take 1 minute? Yeah. Just 30 seconds.
Okay, 30 seconds.
Again, just 30 seconds. Again, if I say, Raghukul Reet Sada Chali Aaye, Pran Jai Par Vachan Na Jai, and as Lord Ram always kept his promise, I want to keep all my promise. Does that mean I am Lord Ram? No, I'm inspired. Or if I say, कि Lord Ram Satya ke Pratik.
Okay, now let's break this down, Tehseen. When did you get, when did Rahul Gandhi or the Congress party get inspired by ideals of Lord Ram? Did it happen yesterday?
Sure.
Last month? After Bharat Jodo started? When did this happen?
Always. What was the last interview of Shri Rajiv Gandhi ji, a martyr for this country? His last interview.
Till when it will be
Pranesh,
like this?
So one of your colleagues, Pranesh, was Ram Mandir should be built. His last interview, it's on record. Ram Mandir should be built. A few days.
Salman Khurshid says Rahul is Ram.
No,
No, I am saying Congress is suffering. They are out of power. We all agree.
Now, Ratan Sharda, sir, I can't make sense of this argument. Ratan Sharda, can you put this in context?
See, Tehseen is good at twisting arguments. I will not get into that argument. But this gentleman, Salman, clearly said that वो भगवान राम है. So as I said, I am not outraged, nor I am trying to say what BJP did is right. I said any kind of sycophancy is bad. I said it earlier also, he was not there. My point is that this kind of sycophancy, how does it help Congress? And how does comparing a leader, as I also gave qualities that Ram has, whether Rahul has those qualities. So we should compare, something where we can say, okay, if he's inspired by Ram, I can understand. Has he gone to Banvas for his own self? Will he go to jail for national, for his own self or for the society? Whether he's moving now for his bodybuilding or for the nation or for his own power? That is the question. I'm not getting into semantics. So I would like Mr. Sridhar to speak. I am just...
Let's understand what the semantics mean, Mr. Sridhar. This T-shirt Tapasya comparison.
So Pranesh, namaste to you, namaste to my fellow panelists. To your question as to whether T-shirt will help, I am a very primitive mortal. I will feel cold. I will be shivering in the cold of Delhi, so I can't do Tapasya in this. Of course, he could be great. And whether the question that whether comparisons could be made to deities in the Sanatana Dharma tradition, yes. Kings like Prataparudra of the Kakatiya dynasty, things were said like Kausalya, Prathama Janani, Devaki Chadvitiya, once he was born as Ram, once he was born as Krishna, and now he's Prataparudra. So comparisons have been made. But my question is, on what basis is the comparison made? Rama was able to vanquish demons such as Subahu, Maricha, and every time he vanquished, he used his weapons. And weapons were not next to him. He used even a blade of grass to turn into a beautiful battle. But here is a person who always blamed the EVMs for elections. So on what basis is the comparison made to Ram? Rama did travel to Lanka, and that was out of necessity. He went to a foreign country constructing a bridge for his beloved wife. He did not travel to foreign countries for pleasure.
Many in the BJP will say that he also goes to foreign countries, but that's a separate thing. I'm not even going there.
No, but the question is, the comparison is being made to Ram. On what basis? When you're making an upama, when you're making a simile, you'll have to make a comparison. Now, with respect to Rama's birthplace, Kosalo Nama Nagari, Pito Janapato Mahan, says Valmiki, do they agree that Ayodhya is the birthplace of Ram? In that case, when the celebration mood was on, why weren't they party to it?
Now they agree. Now they agree. Abdul Razak Khan, now the Congress agrees. Everything about Lord Ram that you say, they will say it is true into two.
True, Pranesh, but one last point I would like to make is, when they talk about Sri Ram, Siya Ram and Sita Ram, it is the same Dravidian ideologue that they are partners with in Tamil Nadu who said that Sita is a woman of very bad character, Ramayana is not a book to be read. So they are party and they are in coalition with another party that absolutely abuses Ram. Why wasn't there a voice raised from their party when abuses were hurled at Rama and Sita in the land of the Tamils?
Abdul Razak Khan,
should have come and
may I reply to that?
Tehsin, I'm coming to you. Let Abdul Razak Khan take this. I'm coming to you after this.
I'm saying, Pranesh, I seriously don't want to comment on these kind of emotional issues where one political party may or may not accept somebody as God or Lord, somebody may or may not accept. So I'm seriously not here to comment on those things. What I'm trying to convey today is, why is everybody
but Mr. Abdul Razak Khan, sir, you know,
what Rahul Gandhi is
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, Mr. Abdul Razak Khan. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but sir, you are saying that this is an emotional issue. That's precisely the charge of the BJP. That you are playing with emotions of Hindus. Stop doing it. That's the charge.
Has he done anything which is similar to how Ram behaved in the life? That is my question. I am not questioning whether emotional is not emotional. I have made every statement without any emotion, on facts, on real issues. Are you able to answer on what ground you want to compare with Bhagwan Ram? Has he done any tapas for the nation? Has he sacrificed anything for the nation? Has he done anything? Congress has been trying to stop Ram Mandir at every step. Their lawyers said in the court, please stop Ram Temple till this election happens, till that election happens, till another affidavit made. So they have tried to drag the temple issue for long. Mr. Rajiv Gandhi, poor chap, died very, very bad death. My all consolation for him, he did wonderful job in opening the lock. But after that, what did Congress do? And what has Rahul Gandhi done? Various kind of cases against him, which not at all behove a good leader. And
Bhavna Ramanna, would you take that? Tehsin, coming to you. Coming to you after Bhavna.
Sir, all these comments, I think, one, to start with, any of the titles or a comparison, it can also be an inspiration to the person who has been compared to such personality or a lord. So it can also be that, because every time we give a title to anybody who is a sadhak or one who has performed well in his own field, we always give them any of this title and appreciation so that they are also inspired further. So it can also be taken in that way.
And another thing, trying to inspire Rahul Gandhi by calling him superhuman.
He has to be genuinely Ram Bhakt. I don't think there has to be any such certification who certifies as anybody as a true Bhakt or who is not a true Bhakt.
Is Salman Khurshid trying to inspire Rahul Gandhi by calling him a superhuman?
It is about oneself.
No. It's not a question about superhuman or not a superhuman.
Oh yes, he has been. Once Mr. Rahul Gandhi has already proven himself, and if at all Mr. Khurshid can go ahead and say this, yes.
No,
he has already
I'm not understanding. Could you say that once again? Are you saying Rahul Gandhi has proven himself to be superhuman?
See, now I don't know what are the qualities that you're considering as a superhuman. But then, yes.
What do you think
but
should the qualities be?
Being persistent to attain.
Wearing a t-shirt is one.
Qualities are that persistent, his discipline. He is so disciplined that he wakes up every morning, and then with whatever condition he wakes up every morning, and he makes the point that he does not miss the walk, the Bharat Jodo Yatra at all. The program has never been dismissed because of he has not been into it.
No, what she means to say, and I understand what she means to say, he wakes up at 3:34 every morning to start a Padayatra at 6 a.m. and that's not easy. That's what she means to say, and I respect that. Let's speak, and I want to give my pranam to Dushanji. Look, all I'm saying is, there is Lord Ayyappa. Rahul Ishwar knows my respect for Lord Ayyappa. I could be inspired by that. I could be inspired by the Sabrimala temple. I could be inspired by a mosque somewhere. I could be inspired by Hazrat Ali. I could be inspired by Gautam Buddha. I could be inspired by Lord Mahavir. So that is what we're talking about. Ultimately, Pranesh, when you have kids, or if you have kids, you want your kids to be inspired by Lord Ram, no? You don't want your kids to be inspired by Ravan. Then shouldn't we want
not said inspired. I agree with you. Inspiration, yes, but you will not become Hazrat Ali, no?
Ratanji, just 2 minutes. I am saying you can find a million faults in the Congress, and I won't deny that. There are a million faults in the Congress. But you cannot deny that Indira Ji and Rajiv Ji attained martyrdom for this country. Rajiv Ji's last wish was to start it.
Who is denying that? There's no dispute about it, Tessie. There is no dispute about it. I don't think anyone on this panel will question that.
Nobody can.
Let's not go there. You know, there is no dispute about it. All I am saying.
Let me expose the BJP.
No, all I am saying, you are saying, according to your logic, you are saying that this is about inspiration. Now look, Mr. Khurshid did not say that Lord Ram was superhuman. He says Rahul Gandhi is superhuman. Who is he trying to inspire? Lord Ram. By talking about ideals of Rahul Gandhi.
Ultimately, don't all of us want to be a better human being, and then we try to be a better human being, we end up trying to become superhuman. Now see, Dushan Ji is here. If Dushan Ji has some objection, I can understand. But the Bharatiya Janata Party, which in Parliament opposed the construction of the Ram Mandir and said, and I quote them, that let the matter go to court and delayed it for 20 years. They are giving lectures. Their lectures I don't accept.
Gopal Agarwal.
Pranesh, just one submission.
No, let the BJP respond to this. Let the BJP respond to what Tehseen Poonawala
is. It is the Bharatiya Janata Party which has facilitated the construction of Ram Temple at Ayodhya. Our 4 state governments were sacrificed for the construction of temple in Ayodhya. We have been consistently saying that we believe in Hinduism, we believe in Ram, we believe that Ram existed. We have been consistent in our policy. It is the Congress which has been undermining Hinduism at every point of time. So they have to answer this. That sudden love for Lord Ram, comparing their leader to Lord Ram, calling them God is wrong. And what is the quality Ratan Sharda is asking? He is on bail. He is on bail in the National Herald case. There are so many allegations on Rahul Gandhi about
but
so
Bhavna Ramanna gave you the qualities.
He has not come out
Bhavna Ramanna gave you the quality, Mr. Gopal Agarwal. One is wearing t-shirt in winters. The other is waking up every morning.
4 a.m.
Dushyant, Sridhar.
4 a.m.
So, very quick comment, Pranesh, about the comparison being made of Sri Rahul Gandhi to a superhuman and then Ram. The only comparison that I can magnanimously offer with my little reading of the Ramayana, in the Yuddha Kanda, after the exile of 14 years, Rama had to shave after 14 years through a barber called the Shmashru Vardhana, says Valmiki. So the only comparison is Rahul Gandhi is having a huge beard after these yatras. So that's the only comparison that I can think of with Ram.
You know the comparison Himanta Biswa Sarma made the Assam Chief Minister.
Let's be very fair about this. Rahul Gandhi is neither a Saddam Hussein as somebody portrays or neither Sri Ram. Rahul Gandhi is Rahul Gandhi who's trying for a good effort. All the best to him. But it will be good for Rahul Gandhi himself. There is no sycophancy. And Modi ji too. Neither Modi ji is Sri Ram nor Rahul Gandhi is Sri Ram. Sri Ram is a deity who is revered by millions and crores of Hindus, who is one of the greatest cultural icons of Asia, including the largest Muslim majority Indonesia and the largest Hindu majority India. So let us keep Ram apart and let us be very measuring about our words. My brother Tehseen can make it sound very respectable because he has a way of words and he really measures what he says, and that is very respectable. But when you go to sycophancy of some of the people of Congress,
what Salman
it is really
going overboard. Because then Salman Khurshid is putting the party in trouble.
He's saving the party.
Yes.
Can I give a challenge on your show? Can I give a challenge on your show?
Just one sentence, Tehseen.
There's
one sentence for me. You said you can get inspiration from anybody. I agree. So if Salman had said Rahul Gandhi is inspired by Bhagwan Ram, fine. He is inspired by Muhammad, fine. But I would not say Muhammad is Ram. That is the difference. So you are twisting a statement while very clearly what he said is open to everybody. That is all I want to make up my point.
Ratanji, two challenges I would like to give via Pranesh, via you to Gopalji. I have a lot of respect for Gopalji. Just 2 very short challenges. One, I agree with my friend Rahul Ishwar. Sycophancy should not happen. And I'm saying that if you compare, it's wrong. Does he have the guts to say Harar Modi is wrong? He won't have the guts. And number 2, I am saying that you all protect Hindu interests now. Say today on this show, turn him to Pranesh, you'll kick Mahesh Sharma out of the party, or you'll remove R.K. Singh as the minister who said saffron terror and RSS terror. Say challenge on this show, and I'll say you all are actually Hindu, you all care about Hindus. Say Mahesh Sharma was wrong. You have the guts of saying it? Say that Harar Modi is wrong.
Whatever is not the answer.
So your challenge is your response to them.
Gandhi is a superhuman. He's like Lord Ram. Let's leave it at that. Rahul, Ram for Congress is our hashtag. We are moving on. I thank all of you for joining us. We move on.